How's it, grade 12? So we're going on to example 5 now. I'll just read it out to you. It says a loan is repaid by means of monthly payments of 1,000 Rand for a period of 1 year from the granting of the loan. The first payment is made 3 months after taking out the loan. At the end of the year, the borrower decides to increase the repayments to 2,000 Rand a month. The first payment of 2,000 is made at the end of the first month of the second year. So that's your T13. The interest rate for the loan is 18% per annum compounded monthly. At the end of December of the second year, the loan is repaid by means of a payment of 6,000 Rand. The last payment of 2,000 Rand is made at the end of November. So that's your T23. How much money was borrowed? All right, so let's have a look, see what's happening here. First of all, they're missing payments over here. So that's where your compound formula is going to come in to add interest to the loan. Then they're paying the loan off over here for a year. Okay, so we're going to use the present value formula for that. Then this 2,000 Rand, we're going to use the present value formula. And then the 6,000 is not going to use the present value formula because it's paid at the end. Now, what I want you to notice here is this 2,000 Rand part over here. It is missing out all the interest over here. Yes, it will get its own interest with the present value formula, okay? But what we need to do is we need to get rid of this interest part that it would have earned, okay? Because we're including it in here. Likewise, for the 6,000 Rand, it needs to get rid of all of this interest part over here that would have been included. Because you remember they've paid off the loan over here. There's nothing being owed. So we need to get rid of all that interest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down first with just the formulas, and then we can work out what the ends are and things like that. So first of all, we've got this P1 plus I to the n bit. Okay, so that's going to be this initial part over here. Okay. Then this is going to be equal to x 1 minus 1 plus I to the minus n to the power of I. That is going to be our 1,000 Rand bit. Okay, so that's going to be this bit over here. All right, then equals, not equal, sorry, plus our next bit, which is your x 1 minus 1 plus I to the minus n all over I. This is going to be our 2,000 Rand bit. Okay, so let's do it in this color here. So we've got our 2,000 Rand bit going up to there. Okay, but now here comes the tricky bit. You remember I said we need to get rid of this interest that we would have earned in this green period over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply it by 1 plus I to the minus n. Now you're probably thinking, where is this minus n coming from? Well, this minus is telling us that it would be a fraction. So I'm dividing this thing by the interest that would have been earned. So I'm getting rid of the interest that would have been earned, okay? And that's why I'm just making it a minus there, because I'm dividing whatever this orange bit is, dividing it by the interest that would have been earned in the green bit, okay? Then we've got plus, and now we've got our final payment. So I'm just going to say final payment. And with that final payment, it is also going to get, I'm going to get rid of the interest that would have been earned in the orange and the green bit. Okay, let me mark this with yellow. So that's that bit over there. and that's our final payment there. Okay, so let me talk about it again. The green bit is our 1,000 Rand. Okay, then the orange bit is our 2,000 Rand, but I'm dividing by the interest that we would have earned in the green bit. I have to get rid of it. Then the yellow bit is your final payment, but then I need to get rid of the interest that would have been earned in the orange and in the green bit. Okay, because we're finalizing this loan. There's nothing being owed at the end. Right, let's fill in some of our values here. So the P we don't know. So P 1 plus. Now they told us that our interest rate here is 18%. So it's 18 over 100 and it's compounded monthly. So divide that by 12 and we get 3 over 200. And our little red bit, we missed 2 payments. Okay, so this is to the power of 2 equals. Now we're on to our 1,000 Rand bit. So we know what our X is, it's 1,000. 1 minus, 1 plus, our interest is 3 over 200 to the power of minus. Now, how long has this payment period lasted for? Well, it's 12 minus 3 plus 1, and we get 10. Okay. All over 3 over 200. Right, now we're going on to the orange bit, plus 2,000, 1 minus 1 plus 3 over 200 to the power of minus. Now, this is where we need to work out what our N is. Okay, so what we're going to do is it's going from here. Let's just see here. It's going from here to here. Okay, so we've got 23 minus 13 plus 1. Okay, that's our orange bit. 23 to 13, so we get to the 11. All over 3 over 200. Right, now we need to get rid of the interest that we would have earned in the green bit. So times 1 plus, this is going to be 3 over 200 to the power of. Now, what I need to do is we need to get rid of from 12 to here. So it's going to be 12 minus 3 plus 1. And we get 10 interest parts that we need to get rid of. Okay. Plus, now we're going on to our final payment, which is the 6,000. And we are going to multiply that by the interest that we need to get rid of. So 1 plus 3 over 200 to the power of minus. Now, we are going from 24 to 3. We need to get rid of all of this bit. So we get 24 minus 3 plus 1. So we need to get rid of 22 interest parts. Okay. Grade 12s, put this in your calculator, this, get an answer and divide by that, and you will get a loan amount of 29,995 Rand and 60 cents. Okay, thanks guys.